What's up, Think Tank, and welcome back to JourneyCraft episode 9, I believe. Now, the video will make no difference, but and I already gave it away. I'm streaming at a different time than I normally do because I was gonna do some grinding, getting trees mainly for that village that I made, and I didn't think anybody got on between the time I got off and when I got back on. But of course, the one time that I'm not streaming, I found something. And if you haven't seen it already, it's that little, uh, this little book right here. And if you look at it, by the way, I think someone stole my bamboo. Anyway, but that's a side note. If you look at it, you are invited. Sand, 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 and more sand is opening soon on the server. As soon as you come out of the nether portal, the weird sandstone looking building, period, cheap prices and lost of sand restocked daily and will be open until further notice. Come on and get the sand. Opening 1 p.m. Friday, July 23rd. And then I was like, well, what day is today? Well, today's Friday, July 24th, and it's 1 p.m. Eastern Time in about 10 minutes. So, that should explain the kind of the impromptu stream. I'm gonna go ahead and offload a bit of my inventory because I have been getting a little bit of wood and useless armor. The villagers seem to be alive, but yeah, so that's why I'm streaming at a different time, because it says 1 p.m. Friday Eastern Time, and that's Eastern Time would be 2 for me, and it'll be 2 in 9 minutes. But then it says July 23rd, Friday, July 23rd. Today's Friday, but it's the 24th. So I have several problems with this books. Do people buy sand? Where? Well, I'm gonna get my currency, and if the price is right, I'm gonna buy all the sand. I only have 6 diamonds. So we're gonna head on over and we're gonna be there for the opening. So within this video, I should be doing a few different things. First of all, I'm gonna be setting up my own shop. Second of all, I will be setting up... Oh yeah, Nurse made a new hallway. It looks really cool. Also, I can't tell. Is that dessert or is that desert? I don't remember. And then in our... Ow! Ow! Ow, you can't ambush people like that. That's just rude. And then this will hopefully be a part of the 4-part series to build Goliath, which is what I've named the big project coming up. All right, well, 1 p.m. That's in 8 minutes. Am I gonna be the only one attending? I'm not going in until it says it's until the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at this shop. I believe they're owned by the same person, which is Nurse. 1 p.m. Eastern Time is 2 here, I think. Or did I miss it by an hour? Did I miss the opening by an hour? Or by 2 hours, actually? Wait, hold on. Let's see. What time is it Eastern Time right now? No, we're late by an hour. Okay, never mind. I missed the opening. I'm sorry. West Coast is 2 hours behind. Aha, sand. Sand, oh, sandstone. Ah, ooh. Oh, $1 per stack. $1 per stack. to hold on. Hold on. This is regular sand, right? Yeah. Let me get this right. The processed version of the block is cheaper than the sand itself. You know, I'm gonna wait. Uh, it looks like nobody's actually buying anything. I'm gonna wait. Um, I'm gonna let the I'm gonna let the stock crash, and then I'll start buying. But I guess now we should, since I'm here, we're gonna set up our own shop, right? I currently have the monopoly on jungle wood, and I'm about to have the monopoly on iron. So, I'm gonna go ahead and check someone's base real quick. Okay, stop ambushing. Alright. And I think I can do this. No, I can't. Can I do it on normal? Can't do it on mycelium. There we go. And grow. Yes! Alright. And now... yeah, we'll put this up. And then it'll be... I'll build a little platform here. Alright. And then we'll put... full... what is it? Wait, yeah. All 3 items for... how much? I'm gonna put 25 diamonds. Alright. And then bam. And then I'll do this. There we go. Nope. There we go. Bam. Just like that. And you know what? The first one gets 14. Bam. Alright. And that's it. That's my sword done. Ever want a minimal effort sword? Grow a tree. Put it in there. That took way... I was planning out an entire thing. Like, nah, we'll just grow a tree. Put it in there. So, we built that breeder last episode. So now we're gonna use it. Hopefully, I'll probably add more to it. But for the most part, I'm just gonna be maximizing production and putting it together. Is it 6 iron? Yeah, it's probably 6 iron 1 stick, right? For a rail. Yeah, okay. So can't do the rails that I wanted. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. You basically have to be far enough that it's not considering that a village over there. So right here should be good. Hopefully. So I think it's a 3x3. Alright, 3. Well, I think on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the episode here. Um, I'm going to finish it up, and I might insert a part whenever it's finished, but the rest of it won't be sped up. I'm just gonna do it while I watch a podcast or two. So I hope y'all are having a good day, and I hope you have an even better day after this episode. And I can't really end it because I'll. All right, thank you, past me. Now, let me tell you something that past me just did not know, and is that the amount of time, resources, and patience and anger that would go into this. Man, if only I'd known at that point in time, I probably would not have done this. And you're probably thinking, "Oh, well, surely it couldn't be that bad." Oh, but you are mistaken. Okay, so to give you reference, I started this at the very beginning of this episode. That stream was 12 hours, no, 13, 14 hours ago. Yeah. And for most part, I've been working on this for about 13, 14 hours. I cannot understate this. I have never gotten so angry at Minecraft before in my life. And I'll show you why here in a second. But just to give you reference. Oh, okay, never mind. I've died about 20 times at least, minimum. For reasons that, well, A, shouldn't have happened. Like, I went AFK there, which, you gotta understand, this spot right here should be safe, right? Right? No. I went away for literally 7 minutes to go make myself a sandwich and bring it down here, and I died by a zombie. I died by a zombie. And you know what's even worse? You know what's even worse than dying by a zombie? When I came back, the zombie wasn't even here. All my items were over here with this door open. Plopped all my items right here. It wasn't over there in that corner. It wasn't over there. It wasn't out. All right here. It has been torture. But, you know, I think now that I've done this, this is probably the most angering part out of the way. 'Cause this is, I don't know if I've made it clear in the last recording that this is all, I have 4 episodes that are coming up. Yesterday's today's. So yesterday was phase 1, getting jungle bamboo. That's what I needed. Phase 2 is this, getting iron production. And all of this is going towards what I am codenaming Goliath. Because Goliath is Goliath. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a lot. But hopefully all of this is in preparation for that to make it easier. Phase 3, which should be tomorrow's episode, will be all about getting random miscellaneous items. Like, I don't think I need redstone. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of slime. I'm gonna need, actually, that might be it. I need slime. I might need a little wood, but I'm gonna be getting wood anyway, and I'm gonna need lava. I'm gonna need lots of lava. But, so, this is what past me was talking about for an iron golem farm. And it's finished. I hope. This is what I've been spending 12 hours on. This simple structure. And so, if you don't understand, let me show you. So, I have villagers in these pods, right? These villagers are working, communicating, and spawning iron golems, which drop and die, because they deserve it. Anyway, so I have all the beds in a center, so it considers that the center of the village. So they can't spawn out here. They can only spawn in this area. And so this is the floor level 1. This is the second floor, and they can spawn on either floor, but they can't spawn anywhere that I do not tell them to. Hopefully. And I literally, I'm so tired. I just wanted to get the recording out of the way. It's been about 10 minutes since I finished this. And we'll see. And I mean, and yeah, it does kill cats every now and then. But that is anyway, I was over there for some of it, so it hasn't been active for 10 minutes, but it's been active for about 5. These zombies are running out of the way. Oh, and one of the kind of the, like, pro/con of the farm. Oh, they're all gone. Never mind. Zombies used to like stack like when I was leaving, there was 9 zombies over here, and I could not be bothered to take care of it. So it's made. In about 5 minutes, 1 stack of iron and 16 roses. Yeah. All right. Ignore the cat. It breaks my heart, but I can't stop it. The charcoal is from mess up, and so is the string. But for the most part, I mean, a stack in about 5 minutes. And somebody did the math. Somebody much smarter than me did the math, and it is an advertisement. 420 iron per hour. So I made a deal with someone on the server, and I said, because for me personally, I don't like AFKing, because the numbers over here, I've actually spent 3,300 minutes working. And so, or 3,333 minutes working, and so that's all work. That's none of that is AFK. And so that's what I want that number to represent. Now, Nurse, on the other hand, has AFK'd a whole bunch, and actually everyone's AFK'd a whole bunch. Like a whole bunch. But, so, I'd like my number being true, except for Monty's, and I think his is 2752. Or it's 292. No, it's 2752. That's Monty. Or it's 2692. Man, these 3 are really close. Anyway, one of these is Monty, and he's done really good. And Liddy, I know, has an AFK'd with 1,053 minutes. And divide that by 60, and that's hours. Holy cow. I mean, I love this. This is going to fuel the expansion of my people. I just hated making it. And I would not ever do that again. Oh, it just produces string. Nice. That's a side effect that I wasn't planning for. Anyway, I'm glad that I've built this, because now I have the monopoly on iron. I produce all of the irons. So now I can sell the iron at whatever rate I deem necessary. Just like the jungle stuff. So, yeah, this is... I have saltiness in my mouth because I just hate this, alright? I do not mind them dying, because I think, like, at least 15 of my deaths have been to iron golems, because they are indefinitely mad at me. I don't know what I did. They are just constantly mad at me. So, I don't know if it's the new update that I just don't know something. But, I just do not. I'm glad they're dying. Not the cats. If I could stop the cats, I would. But, like, cats will not stop the expansion of my goals, alright? I refuse to let that happen. Alright, so, yeah, I made a deal with someone on the server who AFKs all the time. Well, with Nurse, because they have 6,000 minutes. They AFK all the time, so I said, if they AFK at this farm specifically, they know where it is. Or they know how to get to here, at least. They will take 25% of the profit. I'll take the rest. And if it's 420 an hour, I'm fine losing 25% of that. That is... I mean, that's not my time. So... it makes it makes them pretty good. All right, and that's that for that episode, or this episode. That's that for this episode. Oh my goodness. If I had known what I was going to be getting into, I would not have done it. Now granted, there were probably more mistakes than usual than needed, but holy cow, that was exhausting. but it's for the betterment of my progress. Nobody else's progress, just mine. All right. So here's today's stylish thought for the day. What do you wish you spent more time doing 5 years ago? And to repeat that, what do you wish you spent more time doing 5 years ago? That's a good question. That's a hard question for many people. 'Cause then that's the bad thing about retrospect. 'Cause then, I could figure out like the winning lottery numbers. Or no, that's a bad example. I could have been an astrophysicist if I learned one thing, like one trick, 5 years ago. But I learned it now. But if I learned it 5 years ago, think of what position I'd be in today. So try to avoid those. So let's avoid like all the, oh, I wish I was doing this because I love it right now. But like, let me change the question a bit. So instead of what do you wish you were doing 5 years ago, what choice, what major choice that was either a good choice or a good choice? So we don't want any sad. I mean, not everyone, but let's get the sad out of here, right? What major choice of like two paths that you could have taken, none of them really bad. You just took one way. And it has to be a while ago, so maybe not 5 years specifically, because that might not be applicable. And what differently would you have done? And like, what would be that impact? And then while you're going ahead and writing that, because I love reading those, because this is stylish thought. Y'all are the think tank. That is what I'm naming y'all now, by the way. So my subscriber base is now called the Think Tank. I like it. I think it's unique. I haven't heard it done before, other than the movie, or the TV series. But I think it's unique to what I'm using it for. And then go ahead and tell me, what do you think about a Patreon, which is basically a subscription service to support me and everything that I do, specifically for streaming and YouTube stuff like that. So what do y'all think about me starting a Patreon and there'd be the supporter tier where it's, maybe $4 or $5 a month. You don't really get anything. You might get some one-on-ones, but that's kind of it. And maybe then there's the lumberjack, flapjack eater tier where it's just you get polls, you get some behind the scenes stuff, you get to really influence some of the videos that I make, or even possibly the next videos I make, and get your name shouted out on that project. And the Goliath series, by the way, is from a comment, and at the end, actually at the beginning of not this episode, but the next episode. So what? This is 9. So episode 11, I believe, right? Yeah. Episode 11 has stemmed from one comment. So this one comment has caused me all this pain. So that means I get to blame all my pain on that one comment. I didn't think about that, but now I'm thinking about it. All right, and then so yeah, tell me, what do you think about the Patreon? And then like past supporter, flapjack eater, there would be the thinker. And maybe it'd be like $5, $15, $25, and then you would get extra videos, behind the scenes, Q&As, polls, and even I believe I can do a couple of merch ideas that if you're subscribed for 3 months, you could get like a free t-shirt, a free sweatshirt, mug, sticker, kind of whatever I decide. With my own design that I made that's related to this channel in some way, shape, or form. So I'm not going to put like the Hello Kitty cat and say, all right, congrats, you subscribed for 3 months, here you go. And so all of this is going into one goal, that maybe eventually I can start doing these videos without a secondary or without a primary job. So maybe make this my primary job, and then further it along in the future. So tell me, what do you think about all those? And then I don't think I mentioned it this episode, but I do stream all of these. I've had many conversations, especially not with the jungle stream, but with the Insanity stream, which is the jungle stream. So no, the stream after that, you know, I've had like real good conversations with people, and I always love the conversations. It helps me do what I do, and it helps me elude from the fact that I might have been streaming for a very, very long amount of time. Um, and so I know the jungle stream, that was one of the problems. I didn't have anyone to communicate with, and so at the end there, I kind of went quiet. And I mentioned, hey, if I'm going quiet, yada yada yada. Anyway, so and then let me know, do you like the longer videos? Do you like the short 10-minute videos? I think the last episode I uploaded was a 10-minute video. It's very short, very to the point. Um, I think it had a proper intro and outro. I don't remember at this point anymore. And you tell me, like, how did you enjoy them? And if you did enjoy them, what did you think about them? And like, tell me what do you think? Because you guys are essentially, this channel is very up in the air. So we're molding it as we go along before it's set in stone. So go ahead and let me know all of what you think about everything that I just said. And I know it's a lot. Don't be afraid to post paragraphs. I enjoy reading them. All right, so have a good day and keep on thinking.